right, y'all. So I don't have a lot of time to speak about this, but I figure I'd come on here and talk about this real quick. I think it's warm enough outside for me to go and pound the pavement a little bit. I prefer to work out outside. I really do. And now I want to speak about, since, in light of this new CEO that YouTube has, as a content creator and as somebody that I truly appreciate this website for what it's worth. For what it's worth. There's a lot of toxic people on here. That is probably something that YouTube cannot really control. But as a content creator, I feel that YouTube needs to be a little bit more responsible as far as how they handle some of these other like vloggers on here and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like it's a never-ending cycle of craziness. Okay. Now, I have a lemonade jar, and with my lemonade jar, it works. For example, all of the inspiration and the healing energy that it took for me to even have that spark to decide to get up and work out, get in shape, do something good for myself. And so I shared like 3 throwback photos of myself to my wall. They are my image. Okay. They are my image that I posted to my wall for my purposes, not thinking about anybody else. Everybody doesn't make moves thinking about other people. I want to get in shape and get myself together for my own personal health and longevity. And you guys are going to watch me shrink and get in shape. Now, I'm not super duper morbidly obese, but I could use, some weight loss. Okay. I think I'm still under 200, probably could use about 40-pound weight loss. So I share my picture with my community wall, which I have every friggin' right to do so. I am going to be vlogging my weight loss, which I have every right to do so, no matter what anybody else cares about or thinks about. And somebody totally toxic that I currently have several pending copyright claims against. I have their user account blocked. They need to go in and tweak it to where these people that are blatantly stalking and harassing people cannot just share my community posts. They should not be able to do that. I have no reason to share any of their community posts, and I don't. I don't do that. Now, if somebody gets to stalking me on this website and I have a photograph of them, I am going to expose it to my audience to let people know who it is. Otherwise, I don't, y'all notice I don't post pics of people. I don't do that kind of mess. I don't do that. That's childish. That's real childish, right? Also, another thing, if you have a user account blocked, they should not be able to view your channel. Period. These are things that should have been addressed years ago. Things that Susan should have addressed, but evidently didn't. It's all good. I'm gonna keep it lighthearted. I'm gonna keep it friendly today. I woke up and noticed that somebody was literally on here attacking me. Like, this is like an everyday thing for me. But it's kind of like, that person should be, this is a technical difficulty. This is a technical issue. If a channel is blocked, if somebody has to block a channel, like I'm talking about a channel that's actively making videos, that person should not be even be able to see their content, let alone be able to share their community wall posts. And so I think that if YouTube does that, it will promote less exploitation, trafficking, because and I just think it's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? And then also if a person is not a part of your algorithm, they shouldn't have access to your channel. My channel is not tagged for drama. It's not tagged for low vibrational energy. It's not tagged for zombies. It's not, you know what I'm saying? My channel is tagged as a witchy channel. Why? So so I feel, and I know that this is a forced thing, that certain people that are not equally yoked with me are watching my channel. Like that is going to happen to everybody. But oh, here's another thing why YouTube needs to go ahead and, if I block your channel as a content creator, because I'm on here giving my energy to YouTube, YouTube still makes money off of me. Okay? They do. Even when I don't purposely monetize my videos, they can still run ads on your videos. If it's a channel that I don't want seeing my content, their IP address should be blocked from being able to see my content. Period. And I think it's okay to go ahead and do it now, especially when it's excessive. Okay, it's not going to make a difference. I'm still getting ready to do my kickbox, and I just want to get me a little snack. I'm gonna have me a couple of boiled eggs, and a little snack like an apple or something, and do my kickboxing session. It's not gonna make a difference. It's not gonna stop anything. But it's just the point that I think that YouTube should do that. Because if you are a content creator on here, that's that's still violating somebody's copyright. Whether or not I've gained 40 pounds at this moment doesn't mean that you should be able, regardless if you put a throw up emoji next to it and say ew, 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 and act like a little child, you're still trying to exploit my image. You're still violating my copyright. So there is copyright infringement that is happening on these community walls. My image is my copyright, regardless of what your opinion is of what it looks like. My image is still my copyright. Why are you sharing my image? Share your image. Why would you share my image? So there needs to be some improvement on youtube.com, and I hope that it happens. I'm going to actually write to them and suggest that to them. And I think that maybe we should do a petition, because some of these people, they're not doing it. It's not like they're helping the world. They're not. In fact, they're hurting the world. Imagine if their energy is so low vibrational, or either they are depressed or sad about something. How is it helping their situation when you're enabling them? So I'm not that kind of channel. Like, obviously, for obvious reasons, like if it's some stuff that ain't right, it ain't right. I'll speak about it. But if you're literally attacking people just to make other people feel better about their selves because they are down and out, how is your channel going to help them anyway? That's not going to help them. That's just going to make them more codependent, and that's going to make them more sad and depressed. And that's just straight facts. There are a lot of people that are miserable, that have low self-esteem. A channel that's designed and built around attacking somebody with the sole purpose of making another person feel better about themselves, how does that help anything? That doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. So at the end of the day, they lying to themselves. But the point is that why, like, for example, why, if I have a user blocked YouTube, why can they still tag me? And so YouTube is slow on that. Like, y'all need to get it together, YouTube. That's all I'm saying. Seriously. And thank you kindly. I take my energy back. I take my inspiration back. I take my essence of the divine back that, even allowed me to go back and look at those photos and say, obviously, that was my spirits. I was just sitting here and I said, you know what? I was looking in the mirror at my beautiful self because I have a gorgeous body. I love myself at any weight. You can't lose weight if you want to lose weight for whatever purpose that you want to lose weight for. You should love yourself through the whole process. You shouldn't hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like that produces an opposite effect. So hate ain't gonna do you no good. Okay. So anyway, what's up, Jen? I was looking in the mirror, my beautiful body, and I said, you know what? I do want to lose, this weight or whatever. And so my spirits led me back to my old photos and gave me that inspiration to start working out. I may not even go back down to 140. You know what I'm saying? I like being a little thick. Well, I don't know. I'm small framed. I'm very small framed. Like I am only 5'4". I'm actually very petite. In fact, people are quite shocked when they see me in person. It's like, goodness, you are like a little person. Like you're like short and petite. So I'm not some big, humongous person. I think sometimes people know what they're trying to do because they're trying to make people seem like they're very threatening. My disposition, but my body, it's not about being overweight. I know that I'm overweight. Okay, dude, like shut up. But my disposition, I'm not a big manly looking person. I'm not a big manly looking person. I don't look like a man. I still look like a woman. I'm still a woman. I don't weigh 400 pounds. I weigh maybe 195. That's how much I weigh, is probably about 195. And so I'm not some big person getting ready to go out and beat people up and and trying to make it seem like I'm very threatening, because that's not what I am. And it just is what it is. Okay. So at the end of the day, uh YouTube needs to do something about that. I may be a little overweight, but I am still gorgeous. And anybody that doesn't appreciate that, kick rocks. So I'm not losing weight for nobody. I'm losing my weight for me. I am losing this weight for me, not for nobody else, not to impress nobody. And trust and believe that the hate is going to get worse when I do drop some weight. It's going to get worse. Trust me. It's going to get so much worse. Trust me. It is, to the point where we already know they're going to even deny, like first of all, to the people on here that are ridiculous, let me tell you something. You're not going to accept me at any weight. I'm not looking for your acceptance or your love or your kindness. I don't care about that. I just don't want you to be able to exploit my figure. And yeah, Jen, I know, girl. That's why me and you need to be no, I'm joking. Thank you, hon. But you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Yeah, it's called it. I'm not even worried about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the point that I don't want to be exploited. That's what I'm tripping off of. I don't have feelings like that, Jen. I don't My feelings don't get hurt like that. I don't be in my feelings about things like that. What I'm focused on is the ability of these low-lifed losers being able to come on here and exploit somebody. And my body must not look that bad because you're always showing it and you're always looking at it and you're always looking at me and you're always up in my grill. Okay. Straight up and down. So you know what I'm saying? But it's just the point, and men need to do better. Men need to do better. They do. And it's embarrassing. A lot of these men and their behaviors is embarrassing, especially when it comes to these black men on here. They are a utter embarrassment, straight up and down. It's like dealing with angry women. How many times are you gonna call me fat? I'll go stand in. Oh, you know what, guys? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this, y'all. I'm gonna come back. Time for me to show that I have confidence and I ain't worrying about nobody's body shaming. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's show my beautiful, gorgeous body. I'll be right back, y'all. Cause hold on. Like I said, hon. Okay. Let me go. I'm gonna get my workout clothes put on, y'all, and I'm gonna come back and show y'all my pre-workout. Cause I'm tired of these games. I really am. Okay. It just, the game is starting to get really, really old. It really is. And I ain't about to let nobody sabotage what I'm doing. Cause trust me, they're already trying to sabotage it. Trust me, because they have low self-esteem and they're insecure. Trust me. It's always a big deal. They always looking at me. If they were able to, they would dissect me from the inside out. It's disgusting. It really is. So we gonna get these body shots popping in. We gonna get it popping. Okay, because it done got out of hand. I'm good with my body, hon. I always have been. I do not weigh no 500 pounds. I'm good. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. And I really hope I don't have to curse nobody today. I'm gonna work out first and I'll do my curses later. Okay. Cause it's certain people that you must be bipolar or something because and you know what? This ain't even about the way a person looks. This is about health. I ain't about to let nobody sabotage that. I'm not. It's absolutely pointless and ridiculous. And it's always some stupid thing to where I'm being accused of caring about what these people think about the way that I look. Because a lot of black men are ignorant shits. A lot of them are ignorant shits. And they got me messed up. I don't care about what no dusty, dirty loser gotta say about me. The point is that I want to be healthy. If you can't respect that as a man, get up out of my face. You know that. Yeah. I'm not working with anything. This is like I just oh my God, like some of the stuff that's on here. You know what? Let me block this troll account. Show us what you're working with. I don't want it, man. This ain't about that. It's the principle of the thing. It's the principle of the thing. And y'all are not going to stop me from sharing and chronicling my weight loss journey. You are not going to do that. You're not. Matter of fact, because these men have horrible mothers, because these men have been misguided, I can guarantee you that it's probably the added stress that they add that probably even caused the weight gain in the first place. Okay. And it's sad when grown men allow other grown men on this website to make them feel bad about themselves and then they start attacking the women. Does that make any sense? It's like dealing with women. It's like dealing with another woman sometimes when you're dealing with some men. It is literally. So, like I said, as a woman, I don't want to be exploited. I would appreciate it if you would stop sharing my images to your wall. You know who I'm talking to. Don't share any more images of me. Share images of your women, not Jamila. You know what I'm saying? And like, also another thing that I was kind of tripping off of earlier a little bit is how black men act like slaves. Some of these black men, not all of y'all, but some of these black men on this website act like slaves. Act like they own somebody's name or they own somebody's image, or they're like, and you don't look like successful pimps. You just look like roaches trying to get a morsel of food is what you look like. There is no way that a group of black men should all be in a group attacking one woman. You look stupid. Why? Like it when it resonates in their thick skulls, that is when they become men. Otherwise, it's like dealing with a bunch of weirdos, and I'm not acquainted with men like that. I've never even ran into a man like that until I came to youtube.com. I can guarantee you. Okay, seriously. So anyway, I got my workout clothes on. I'm gonna come back and do a body shot. I'll be back because here we go with this again. And they'll be like, oh my God, you're so big. You're big. It's like ignorant. They are ignorant. They have low self-esteem. Very low self-esteem. And nobody should have to be bothered with you, people. Nobody. So I will be asking YouTube to do that. Okay. I will be. By the way, it's it's a bad look. It really is. And but they don't care. They haven't been taught any better. Clearly they're very dysfunctional. And I don't believe in that gender fluidity and all that crap. The fact that a woman actually had to tell you off is sad and it's a shame. And the black man needs to be questioned about that. Questioned. The black man needs to be questioned about why a woman had to argue with them. Why are you arguing with a woman? Why are you arguing with a woman at all? Arguing with her for what? Arguing with her for what? What are you arguing with women for? And then they get mad when we call them effeminate. Look at the behavior. And I don't deal with effeminate men. I don't deal with bisexual men. I have nothing against the LGBT community, but as a straight heterosexual woman, I shouldn't have to deal with bisexual men. Like that's what we're dealing with too. We're dealing with bisexual men. I'm telling you, stalking women on this website that they're obsessed with. And you shouldn't have access to my channel whatsoever. Especially when it's somebody that is falsely flagging. See, that's how YouTube is going to eliminate a lot of the problems with the trolls. If a troll is falsely flagging, their IP address should be blocked. YouTube needs to keep track of all of the false flagging too. That's another thing that they need to improve this website. And y'all know I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth. YouTube kind of just allows the haters to run amok, and that's the problem. Okay. So it just is what it is. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.